Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is MR Miss Retouch. We're also known as ASAS Pixel Studio on YouTube. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you step-by-step process on how to retouch your images from start to finish so you can get the pro-like result. Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. Now before we do anything, I would like to point out a few things we need to adjust for the first step. The first step is actually getting the image to look good and fixing some of the things that are not looking nice, such as the hair, the clothes, and some of the skin textures, and some things that are not supposed to be there, removing it and making sure it looks okay. Now I'm just gonna take the brush tool and make the brush so small, draw out a few things we need to fix. Now you can see the cloth right here, we need to fix this one. So I'm gonna make sure we're using white, so we're fixing here. Actually this is too big, Ctrl Z. Let's make it very small and draw. So fix this place. 1, we're fixing here. 2, we fix here. 3. Okay, so let's move forward. You don't need to fix all those places. We're fixing the side, we're fixing the side here, okay, and here. Those are places we need to fix. Okay, I'm gonna come down right here and we're gonna fix this side. You can see we're gonna fix this side, we're gonna fix all of this side. Okay, we can zoom in. If we notice others, we're going to fix it. Okay, so we also need to fix this one, and that should be good. So I see underneath our lips we need to fix this one, and then we can go ahead and make sure all those things look good. So before that, let's get started. I'm going to turn on this one and go to this and go to filter, liquify. So under the liquify, okay, so let's go back, cancel, let's duplicate the layer, Ctrl J, drag it up and go to filter, liquify. So liquify is just the first place to fix all of these things. Why? Because instead of us, it's actually cover up a lot of steps. So what we need to do is to just make sure this looks round enough, like this. Push this in. We want to make the hair look round. I bring it back in. You don't need to worry about. Just make sure the hair looks round, and we'll be good. Let's take it in like this. I'm going to make it smaller, and please, you need to take your time as well. Make sure everything looks fine. We already have a background. Okay, so let's zoom in, make it smaller, bring this out. We have to do this and make sure they're fine. So I'm just going to quickly pause the video and get the step right. Alright, so I've tried to smooth it enough. So we have this to this, this to this, so just a little places. I'm gonna leave this one, or you can just take it backward and leave that one. This one which we pointed out, the cloth, we can take it in. Just make sure it's smooth enough, like that cannot be seen, or you can use other tools to fix that if this is actually turning the skin into something else. So but for this one, I'm going to make it non-noticeable, and I'm going to fix the hand as well. Let's take it backwards and bring this forward. We can as well just drag this back like this and make it straight up. Bring the side up. So it requires a lot. I'm going to straighten this side. Okay, but for the now we can do. Guess we are done with that. All right, just few little places, and then we are done. So now we can click before and after. I'm going to click OK. So this is the first step. instead of the first one I taught, where we had to start copying some places, so that we can do all of that, but not now. Now the next step is to use the clone stamp tool. The clone stamp tool is actually very important here. We can use the clone stamp tool, we can use the patch tool. For this case, we can just draw and drag to where I think sometimes you need the patch tool more. Just draw and drag like that where you want, but there sometimes you need the clone stamp tool. Draw, drag. So let's go ahead and just quickly fill it in with the clone stamp tool before doing the patch tool, before using any other tool. So I'm just going to cover the holes, and please mind the way you actually moving it to. Yep. Alright, so I'm also going to pause the video and quickly finish all of that, so that you can see that it still looks rough. So I'm trying to be faster here. Let's take this one, take it up. Alright guys, so I'm gonna quickly finish doing that, and after that I'm gonna do this. Go ahead to the back and draw and take it backwards to cover that. Take it backwards. There's a little line at the back, we can do that as well. Take it backwards. For this one we can do the same, just little, and take it backwards, and this as well. So like I said, we can use any of the two, depend on the one you want to use. I'm gonna come here and I'm also gonna do the same. So just take it forward like that, and take this one out of the way. It takes time. Okay, so let's remove this and take it up. Take this one, I'm gonna take it downwards. So the rest can be fixed with which other tool now? Any other tool, but we're gonna come back to it. I'm just smoothing it out. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the clone stamp tool and use hot and start covering all those places like that, filling it in till I cover all the holes in the image. Alright, so I've adjusted a lot. So the next thing we're going to be doing, I'm just going to show you quickly the before and after that, and we're going to blend some things with frequency separation. So but for now, let's just actually leave it the way it is, and for this place we can actually fix that, I think. Yep, we can just quickly run through like that and take this and just blend it in. Yep. Okay, so we can blend our skin tones later on in the video. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna quickly fix this, the texture and the color in this place. Remember, I actually drew some outline where we need to fix, so let's turn it off. Sample, current and below, and just that's where you need to start doing undo and redo. So sometimes you just need to get it right. You can't just get it right the first time. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's still showing, but that's because we have this place. So we don't want to do that, because that's a part of the lips. So just leave it like this. We're going to blend it with other. I wonder why it's showing. It's showing that the line isn't turned on. Let me undo all of that. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Let's look for some other places we need to fix. Alright, Ctrl Z, come here and fix that. All right, so the next thing we should see if there are imperfections. So these are just what you just need to do little by little. And I think we are almost done with everything. I need to remove this air, so we can just Ctrl Z, sample, close. I wonder what it's doing. Anyway, I'm not scared of all of that. I can actually blend it with frequency separation. Okay, so let's say we have this already. I'm just gonna curve out this base. Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Yep. So like that. Ctrl Z. Color closer. Let's just leave it like this. So we actually ended up fixing all those before and filling it with after and after. Okay, so like I said, it doesn't end there. You need to keep up doing it, like just keep sampling and you keep fixing and fixing. It takes a lot of time, but for that I'm going to create let's create a stamp visible layer. Ctrl Shift Alternate E, and now we're going to move to the next step of color correction.